Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into Shenandoah High School and Rexroth Court. I am TJ Young. I'm alongside my tag team partner, Aaron Burdorf. Aaron, nice to have you with us tonight for a ball game between the Essex Trojans at 0-3 and the Shenandoah Mustangs at 0-4. Should be a good one tonight.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see teams get up and down the court here. Non-conference action on a Friday night.
They're going to do some starting lineups tonight, so we'll do that alongside. Starting lineups for your Shenandoah Mustangs tonight. In the backcourt will be sophomore point guard Nolan Mount and junior guard Bo Gardner. In the front court, junior Blake Harold and seniors Evan Holmes and Zach Foster. And, of course, Foster coming off of a 21-point night in their last ball game against Red Oak. Hopefully he brings over some of that same magic tonight.
Yeah, he had a nice shooting night from the outside the other night against Red Oak, and it'll be interesting to see if he goes inside a little bit tonight or stays out on the perimeter and keeps shooting those threes.
Yeah, it's going to kind of be an interesting ball game tonight. I think both teams will probably run. Shenandoah's been running a 2-3 zone for the most part all year. I think Essex will probably do something similar to that, so there's going to be open shots. I think it's going to maybe come down to the team that's patient enough that can work the ball inside and get those easy buckets.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of pace the Mustangs want to play tonight, whether they sit back in zone or try to run it up and down a little bit.
Well, we will step aside for about a minute and a half. They're going to be playing the national anthem, the Shenandoah Pep Band, so we'll step aside, and we'll be right back after these messages for some Mustang basketball.
This very moment, a board-certified general surgeon will be leading her team in the removal of her patient's gallbladder. In this newly remodeled surgical suite, she'll use the latest technology and small laparoscopic incisions for a quicker recovery time. In a couple of weeks, the patient will have a pain-free and normal life again. These are the things that happen here every day. The new surgical center at Shenandoah Medical Center. Your health is our mission.
Sorensen Auto Plaza in Shenandoah has been here over 25 years, and they specialize in financing. Buy here, pay here. At Sorensen Auto Plaza, they finance all credit types. Bad credit, no problem. Visit SorensenAutoplaza.com to apply for financing and stop by and visit us on Sheridan Avenue. Sorensen Auto Plaza, proud to support this Shenandoah live stream.
Way I pay to spray. What did you say? Pay to spray, custom application? Oh, input costs can get pretty high. I want to buy my own sprayer with automatic boom shut off and really big booms. Gotta love some big booms. The ag economy's down, but I'm bullish and my numbers are good. So what do you think? Let's make it happen.
The ride to your dreams is easier with the right partner. Bank Iowa. Let's make it happen.
Welcome back into Shenandoah High School. We are just about set to start the ball game for your Mustangs with the junior Blake Harold set to tip and Quentin Vanetta for the Trojans. Trojans wearing the road blacks, your Mustangs wearing the home whites. And we are ready to rock and roll. The tip goes to Shenandoah. Nolan Mount is in the backcourt, bringing it up to the front court. Shenandoah going up against the 2-3 zone like we talked about in the opening. See how patient the Mustangs will be in this set. Good ball movement on this first possession. The pump fake by Gardner. Nothing there. Mount trying to drive in. Nice little Euro step. Nearly went down. Rebound by Barrett and the Trojans on the move.
Yeah, that was a pretty good drive there by Mount. Maybe had an easy look on the other side on the dribble drive on the baseline.
A great job by Racine to get Essex on the board first. Nice little drive by the sophomore big man for the Trojans. Gardner's got it on the wing. Harold up top. Back to Holmes. Big lineup in there for the Mustangs. They should. Harold's had a layup right there. I don't know if you saw it on the film, but we saw it up here. If he just takes one dribble, he might have done what he did against Red Oak and dunked it.
Yeah, the Mustangs are going to have open looks as they come on ball reversal. When the ball comes back around, dribble drive on the baseline, and the guy that's on the free throw line is going to be able to cut right down through the middle of the lane.
And a steal by Mount, and there goes Blake Harold for the Thunder dunk, and the Trojans now tied with the Mustangs 2 apiece as the Mustangs bring some pressure, and Seth Ward calling a timeout. We'll stay right here, Coach. Good steal, good run out, just like you talked about, wanting to get out and run were the Mustangs, and we got a quick one and a nice dunk by Harold.
Yeah, you'll see the Mustangs in a game that they think they should win, right? Try to play a little bit more up-tempo than what they normally have to do to try to stay in games with maybe teams that they aren't quite as even with. They think they have the advantage of getting out there and be athletic, put some pressure on the Essex ball handlers, get the steal and layup or the dunk in that case.
You know, and I really, if you just look at it, you might not be able to see it with the camera, but just here, the size advantage is clearly in favor of the Mustangs right now. And normally in the Hawkeye 10, that's not the case. It hasn't been so far. But tonight, they have that advantage, and they need to take advantage.
Yeah, just the athleticism and body size is definitely going to be in Shenandoah's favor here. Just put some pressure on the Essex ball handlers and see if they can handle the press.
So 2-3 zone again for the Trojans. The Mustangs, after the turnover, have the ball. Gardner back to Mount. Good ball reversal. Again, Harold's working that short corner with Foster, who's a good shooter from right there. No good. Rebound by Racine. A good rebound by the sophomore. And the Trojans looking to regain the lead early here with 6:20 to go. And looks like Veneta traveled, but they're going to call a foul there on Holmes. Maybe a bailout there for Veneta.
Yeah, the ball came from the opposite wing into the post. Just an unlucky break there for Holmes that kind of just tripped over the guy.
And off of Barrett's hands there, that pass a little too hot to handle from Skylar Hall to Dylan Barrett there for the Trojans, and it goes out of bounds. Another turnover. That's something that's kind of plagued the Trojans and the Mustangs this year. It's just turnovers, unforced turnovers. And we'll see who can take advantage today. Foster at the elbow. A little high pass there back to Mount, and there Gardner again's got it. Short corners there for Harold. And Gardner's going to let loose from three. No good. Good rebound by Foster. Looks like he had some contact at the top, but no foul. And the Trojans will take possession. A good ball reversal. Gardner with the shot, but good rebound. Just got to finish.
Yep, absolutely. Foster down there working the rebound.
Another deflection there. This pressure is really getting to Shenandoah, or getting to Essex rather. The Shenandoah Mustangs. I like to see the aggressiveness. Get out and force the action. And that's exactly what they're doing so far.
Yeah, now you just got to take the turnovers and turn them into points.
Veneta maybe got away with a walk, shoots an air ball, and then we're going to get an over-the-back foul on Essex. That's going to be on Jacob Veneta. That'll be his first. That's the team's first. So 5:43 to go, 2-2. Really choppy back and forth. The Mustangs trying to push the action. Trojans maybe looking to kind of slow it down a little bit. Holmes has it on the right wing, back to Mount. Mount gets it to the high post to Harold. Good ball movement right now for the Mustangs, but we got to attack. It looks like we just need to attack because we're just passing it around the perimeter right now. There's the drive, tried to dish. Veneta's long arms did a good job there. Veneta's 6'4", at least that's what it says on Varsity Bound. So he's got some good long arms and got his hand in the passing lane. Stolen by Gardner. He goes the lefty. No, just left it short. But Harold's there to rebound, and he gets fouled by Racine. Unlucky break there from Gardner. Good steal, good run out. But Harold was there to clean up the garbage, and he's going to go for two.
Yeah, I think Gardner was looking back for contact, something that would come in the Hawkeye 10. Essex not as willing to go up there and challenge that layup. Just get your eyes up on the backboard and finish the layup. But good rebound by Harold. Put it back up, and now he's at the free throw line shooting two.
Got a little smoosh there on the back of the rim for the soft roll in as Harold makes it. It's now 3-2. Shenandoah with their first lead of the night with 5:03 to go in the opening quarter. Second free throw on the way, rattles around, no good. Veneta with the rebound. Trojans may be looking to push. A really long layup opportunity, rebounded by Mountain over the back's probably going to be called there on Veneta. I don't know. We've talked about this a lot. They don't call over the back anymore. What is that now?
Displacement.
Displacement. Yeah. So Mount was displaced by Veneta, and we're less than 5 minutes. 3-2 is the score. And Camden Lormer, who's a good shooter out there, they got to be aware of him as he gets it back from Mount, and he knocks her down. So get the pass, get it back, and on the ball reversal, make your shot. And then the steal by Mount. Really quick action right now for the Mustangs.
Again, just trying to speed Essex up into a game that they maybe don't want to play.
And another steal, this time by Foster. And Mount's looking to run. There's plenty of numbers here. And he gets it to Lormer in the corner. Bang! 3 ball, 11-2. Good ball movement. Extra pass by Harold there for the wide open 3.
Yeah, absolutely. Great ball movement there. Again, another forced turnover.
Oh, just missed. And then called for a foul. I'm guessing they're going to call that on 11. No, it's 15. That's Jacob Robinette's second foul. Second foul early. And Essex is a little shorthanded anyways tonight, so we'll see how that works. Mount for 3. He got it in the corner. Nolan Mount knocks a big 3 down. 3 consecutive triples for the Mustangs. 4 minutes and 38 seconds to go, or excuse me, 3:58 to go in the first quarter. We're going to step aside for 30 seconds. Be right back.
Pella Corporation in Shenandoah is growing. Pella is a family-owned company and has a strong heritage that started in 1925. Pella offers a strong benefit package, competitive wages, quarterly bonuses, profit sharing, and more. Pella has a decreased overtime schedule. You'll never work on Sundays, and you will have at least 2 Saturdays off each month to spend more time with your family. Go to careers.pella.com to see what jobs are available and apply today. Experience is not necessary, as Pella will provide training. Pella is an equal opportunity employer.
We're back into Shenandoah High School, Rexroth Court. 3:57 to go in quarter number 1, 14-3. Mustangs with a really quick 9-0 run.
Yeah, Lorimer comes off the bench and hits a couple of triples. Good pace a play for him. The Mustangs build this quick 12-point advantage.
It's going to be Racine to take the ball out. He gets it in to Hall, who gets bumped by Gardner. Nothing there. Trying to set up the trap and passed right to Mount, and he lays it in and 1. If they played this aggressively throughout the rest of the year, there's good things happening right now for the Mustangs.
Yeah, just the athleticism. Just let kids be athletic. Win or lose, just get out there and see. Put some pressure on somebody else and see if they can handle it. If they beat you, but you can always get better and use your athleticism to continue to get better.
Barrett gets the rebound on the missed free throw from Mount. Mount has 7 early points to lead the Mustangs in scoring. Racine has it up top, over to Barrett, back to Racine, who's got a lane. Again, he had the lane just maybe a little too quick on that shot, as now Mount looks to run again. He's got Foster in the corner, and he's usually good from there. Now it's a 1-on-none break for Vanetta, and he gets it. Good run out for the Trojans. They're back on the board, but nobody back, and Harold goes in. Dunk number 2 for Blake Harold. Big dunk by the junior. That's 3 in the last 2 ball games, and good effort here on the press. And nearly got the steal. There's a fight on the ground for it and a foul. Boy, that's a lot of action real fast. That's going to be on, looked like, Lorimer, I believe.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate on Lorimer there. Just hustling after the ball, diving back in there. He must have got a hold of the Essex player's arm a little bit. The connection, though, Mount to Harold there on the second dunk of the game kind of looked like football season.
Yeah, absolutely. And we got that at least for one more year, because they're both coming back. So that'll be fun to watch next year too. But right now, 18-4, 3 minutes and change to go. Nearly a steal by Lorimer. 3 ball on the way, no good. That was Preston Driscoll for 3, and Foster clears the rebound, and Mount brings the ball back up into the half court. Mount has it back, gets it over to Harold, back to Lorimer in the corner, and he nearly made his 3rd in a row. Tapped down by Gardner, but Vanetta gets the rebound, and Essex trying to get it across half court here. They still have a 10-second call to get it there. And that's a good job there by Essex. There was some chaos in the backcourt, but did a good job of settling in and making that break work.
Yeah, the Mustangs just lazy there, thinking that they're going to get an easy turnover in the press, and nobody got back.
Harold in the corner. He pump fakes. He jump passes and a screen. You can kind of see that one coming. They were itching to make that call. You could kind of see it coming, whether it was a screen or whether it was or not. They called it.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there was some contact there, but that's the whole primary, secondary defender. Was he ever guarding him? That's where I have a problem with that call.
Trap in place and gets it to Driscoll. Driscoll one dribble and stops, and fortunate for the Trojans that Racine got it. A wild layup opportunity there. And Driscoll was all over Harold in this far court over here on the right side. Just wanted to not give up a third dunk of the quarter.
Right, just boxing out and holding to make sure that he couldn't get the ball for that third run-out dunk.
That's the 6th team foul already for the Trojans. They'll be in the 1-1, will the Mustangs, after the next foul for the rest of the half. So they're already down by 12, and now they're down by 14 as a nice little inbound play. Good box out by Harold. You don't want to give them points when the clock stopped, too. Racine brings the ball up. A little out of control, but he gathered himself, and rebound is battered around, and Mount's got it, and Harold's looking to run out again. Off on the first one, gets his own rebound, puts it back, no good. Rebound by Vanetta. Really good effort down there by Harold. And he's leaking out. You can see he's looking to get those opportunities. Vanetta picks up the loose ball. Trojans just need to settle it down. I mean, the Mustangs have gotten them to play fast. They really just need to slow it down because that doesn't seem like it's their game. Driscoll, pump fake. Racine shoots the three. That's going to be well short. Rebound by Lormer, and Mount's got it with 1:25 to go in quarter number 1, 20-6. Mustangs with the lead. Back out to Lormer in the corner. Now Harold's got it. Looking like they're pulling the ball out, trying to get a good half-court possession. Back to Lormer, no good. No shot there. I like this, just taking their time, trying to hunt the zone, probe the zone for a good shot. Gardner with the drive. Tough pass for Lormer to hang on to. And three ball no good for Harold, and the Trojans looking to move. And again, another bullet pass from Hall just off the hands of Barrett. An unforced turnover that time, and Mustangs will take over. Got some subs in the game. Mitchell Jones back in. Good to see him back on the floor after the scare that we saw in the last ball game.
Yeah, really good to see him after what happened there at the end of the Red Oak game. Excited for him to get back out there as a senior.
So Jones will be in the backcourt with Mount. 48 seconds on the button to go in quarter number 1. 14-point lead for the Mustangs. Foster for three. Got it. We've said it all year. There's never a three that he doesn't like, and he's wide open. He's going to knock it down more times than not. And Mount this time, a little selfish that time, which I like. That's okay.
Yeah, again, just the active hands out near half court. Mustangs playing hard defense, full court press.
Racine again out of control. Foster's got it up. A little behind the back. Three ball. Oh, that would have been great. Just missed. And Racine's looking to run again. He's just all over the place as Tony Racine. Nice scoop shot and down for the sophomore. 25-8 with 2 seconds to go. Mount gets the ball up in time. Off the rim. Just short. A lot of action. Felt like I didn't stop talking. We're going to step aside. We'll get some analysis from the coach here in about 30 seconds.
Inch of your body puts pressure on one place, your feet. So give your feet everything they could ask for by walking in to Brown Shoe Fit Shenandoah. Shoes for every occasion, boots for any situation, and above all, the right fit for you. After all, Brown Shoe Fit has been fitting feet for over 100 years. The only downside, so many shoes to choose from and only 2 feet. Great service, great selection, a great fit every time at Brown Shoe Fit, downtown Shenandoah.
Welcome back into Shenandoah. Rex Roth Court. Coach, 25-8. Clearly the best quarter for the Mustangs this season. What went right for them, and what can they do to build on that as the game goes on?
The athleticism, the speed of the game, just different from what Essex probably is used to for sure. The Mustangs knocked down some shots, got out and got some fast break points. And early on, we had a lot of turnovers that didn't turn into points. Finally, they got into a rhythm, got those steals at half court, got the run-out layups or dunks, and then just the added the three-pointers by Lorimer there kind of got a spark going. It was like 8-2, and he hits 2 back-to-back threes.
Yep.
And all of a sudden there's a spark there that everybody's excited about.
A really big lineup on the floor for the Mustangs. They're going man-to-man right now, looks like. Yep, man-to-man. They've got, in all reality, they got 4 posts on the floor, and then Gardner is about as post of a guard as we have. He's a thick kid. That's a big lineup for the Mustangs.
Yeah, I really like to see Evan Holmes on defense. He works really hard, chases really well.
Harold got the rebound. He's running. No numbers for the Mustangs. Harold, little lob to Foster. Foster up and in. Nice left-handed shot here on the right side. Foster got his 5th points of the night, 4 and 5. So 7:30 to go in the first half. Trojans down by 19. 3-ball by Driscoll off the back rim, and Holmes with the rebound, looking for somebody to get it to, but there's no point guard on the floor right now for the Mustangs.
Yeah, not the normal faces that you're looking around outlet to for sure.
Foster again on the drive, just a little long, but a good fight for the offensive board by Foster, and the fall away goes. Definitely some contact down there. It looks like Driscoll's down. It looks like when Clayton Holman lands on your ankle, that's not going to feel good.
Yeah, Holman was going for the rebound originally that fell into Foster's hands. Then Holman just continued his momentum going the other way while Foster finished the shot and just had 2 guys go down in the middle of the lane.
So 29-8, 7:08 to go in the first half. Trojans have the ball. It's going to be Caden Peeler inbounding the ball. Vanata's got it. Robinette's got it on the right side. Back up to Peeler. Peeler to Robinette. Robinette on the drive. The dish to Racine off the glass and good. So Racine, he's got 6 points by my count, right? Or he's got 8 points, excuse me. So 8 of the 10 Essex points. Foster, real quick 3. No good. Rebound by Robinette. And the Trojans back in possession. Barrett, kind of a wild-looking shot. Looked like it was off of Vanata, and it is. So kind of clunky offensively right now for the Trojans.
Yeah, obviously they need to be setting up into a half-court set, running some offense. I don't think they want to play kind of that out-of-control, one guy take it to the basket, throw it up type of style.
Mounts got it over to Holmes. Lorimer to Holmes again, and probably had some contact at the top, but no call. Holmes gets his first bucket of the night. It's 21-point advantage, and that ball nearly stolen. And they call it over and back on Vanata, but there was, again, probably contact there on Gardner. They're letting him play a little bit more here in the second quarter.
Yeah, it is the style of the Hawkeye 10. They do play a little bit more physical, and I'm not sure, these officials, we see them here in our gym quite a bit.
Yep.
So, the style might be more in our favor, Hawkeye 10 style.
We're going to take a quick 30-second break. We'll be right back right after we pay some bills on the Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube live stream.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
We're back in. They got started a little bit quicker than our commercial. Lorimer steps up for a 3, in and out. Fight for the rebound won by Vanata and the Trojans. And now Hall's going to bring it up the floor for the Trojans. 31-10, just under 6 minutes to go until halftime. Vanata has the ball, bringing it down the lane. Nothing there for him. Picked up his dribble. Pump fake by Vanata, and he gets fouled. And he'll go to the line for 2. Good pump fake there by Quentin Vanata, just a sophomore, and a 6'4". That's a pretty good play by the sophomore.
Yeah, Foster just needs to stay on the floor there. You're bigger. Just stay in front of him, make him work to get to the basket. Don't let him get you up in the air and go by you.
Vanata's first free throw up, no good. And Harold will check back in for Evan Holmes. Holmes does a good job defensively. When they ran that box and one the other night against Red Oak, I feel like that was the most effective when he was guarding DeVries.
Yeah, he's athletic. He's athletic and long.
We had a lane.
It was a violation on Essex, and they still let
violation
him shoot
But
it.
continue your thoughts. Sorry.
Yeah, he's just long. He's long and athletic. He's got some good quickness, and so he can guard about anybody on the floor.
Lormer has it to Foster. He might shoot it from there. He's way out there, but he's open. Gardner back to the top to Mount. Mount back to the top. Gets it to Foster in the corner. He will shoot it from there. No good, and there's Harold again. Still just the iron's unkind for him this year. He's had so many chances down there. It just seems to rattle in and out. Not using the glass maybe, but just unlucky a lot.
Yeah, just unfortunate. That ball hit both sides of the rim before it came out. That should be a ball that goes down.
Good quick ball movement. They've got Foster in the corner. One dribble drive, and the foul's going to be on Venata. Foster will go to the line to shoot a pair with 5:18 to go until halftime. 31-10. Foster already has, by my count, 7 points. Looking like he's trying to get point 8 and 9 right here and extend the lead for the Mustangs.
Yeah, really good ball movement all the way around to Foster, and then he was able to take that dribble drive all the way to the basket.
First one's up and no good. We do have a substitution for the Trojans. It's going to be Venata coming out with 2 fouls. That's going to bring in Caden Peeler. Peeler, another young guy for the Trojans, just a sophomore. Long free throw, rebounded by Harold. Mount's got it again. A little give and go would have been good. Probably a double dribble or a carry. Yeah, they called a carry. But if Mount, when he drove, Harold was right there, just a quick little handoff there. That's probably a dunk number 3.
Yeah, just a little bounce pass as he got around that defender. Probably would have led to that easy look.
Oh, and Robinette feet got kind of taken out from under him all on his own, just overextended. And that's never good to see. Hopefully he's okay. Looks like he's all right, but that was rough to look.
Yeah, just kind of slid there right at half court.
Holmes going opposite, which is generally a good idea when you get it to the high post. Good job by the Trojans this time on defense, scrambling and back into the corner. Harold skip past Mount. Mount Euro step and no good, but there's Harold. And again, it's a soft shot, but it's just not going for him so far this year. And again, the Mustangs just fighting like crazy. And finally, the Trojans come up with it after about 4 chances in there. And those shots hit every part of the rim.
Yeah, just super unfortunate there that none of those bounces went in.
Offensive rebound opportunity, and Mount picked it up, and it's going to be Robinette who picked it up. So good hustle by Mount, but just ball fell into the wrong spot, and Robinette's got it after the block shot by Holmes. Peeler's got it now on the left side. Gets it to Racine, jump shot, just short. Mount's got the board. He's looking to run here. 4 minutes and change to go until halftime. And that's a kick ball by Racine. Good look by Lormer because Holmes was in there wide open.
Yeah, really the right look. Maybe ball fake that towards the ground and then throw a lob in there. Might be a little bit easier for Holmes to catch.
Lormer for 3 on the inbound. Long on that one. Rebound by Robinette. And the Trojans looking to run. It's been much more even here in the second quarter after the Trojans got hit in the mouth there in that first. Harold gets the rebound, looking to run. Trojans getting back this time. They don't want to give up another dunk. And Harold to Lormer to Mount, over to Gardner. Pass to Harold again, and just a good tip there by Robinette. Mustangs, nothing bad happened, just keep playing. Out to Gardner, that's a long 2, no good. And Harold again, trying to carve out some space, but loses the ball. Bring the ball down low. Those little guys are going to get their hands on it.
Yeah, the Mustangs' feet are just not moving as fast as they were in the first quarter. Maybe a little tired here as we get closer to halftime. Probably the biggest difference right now in the game is just the speed has slowed down. Mustangs just look a little tired. Need to find that energy again.
It was 25-8 at the end of the first, and it's 3 minutes to go until halftime. It's 31-10. So you're 6-2 in this second quarter. It's been much more competitive. And like you said, maybe just the guys are getting gassed because they're not running this much. 3 ball is good from Peeler. It's a big shot by the sophomore, and that's 31-13. And ball is tipped, and it's out of bounds, stays with the Mustangs. We got a sub back in. Venata comes in. So really, in this second quarter, it's a 1-point game. That big first quarter, but it's 6-5 in the second quarter.
Yeah, the Mustangs have had some really good looks inside, though, that haven't fallen. That would have extended the lead here. Just a matter of finishing at the basket.
Skip pass. Gardner's got it into the corner to Harold. Good skip pass to Foster. Three's not there, but Mount's looking to drive. That's a good shot for him. Just a little 10-footer, and Mount, by my count, is in double figures. It's the first person in double figures with 11. Probably a foul there on Harold. Yeah, or not Harold, Gardner. If he'd have stayed straight up, probably no foul, but he kind of brought his hands down there, and that's always going to be a foul.
Yeah, had him dead there on the baseline, just stay straight up. There wasn't a lot of Essex movement coming back towards the ball. Might have been able to keep the ball there all the way to the 10-second count.
And that's 2 quick fouls on Gardner. He picked up his first 5 seconds ago. Now he picked up his second. And now the next foul by the Mustangs will put the Trojans on the line for the last 2:20 of the half, up by 20, 33-13.
Yeah, Essex has played a lot cleaner on defense, not as many fouls. If you remember back, we were talking about going to the 1-1 still back in the first quarter, so a lot cleaner by the Essex defense too.
And that 4 across set, they're starting to get that and getting some runouts and some 2-on-1 opportunities. I like that the Mustangs are still pressuring, though. They need to get better at that. That's with as good of athletes as we have. We got to be able to put pressure on the ball handlers. And walked. Yep, he did. It kind of looked like Mount maybe pulled the chair out from underneath Venata right there, and he took a couple extra steps. Mount brings the ball up the floor, up by 20. 2 minutes to go until halftime. Foster on the wing. No, just long, but good hustle on the rebound by Harold. Foster going back in. Good pass. Pump fake. No good. Rebound by Mount. No, wrestled away by Venata. Venata's doing a good job on the boards for the Trojans.
Yeah, playing really hard inside and going up there and competing.
Venata's got it in the corner. Back to Peeler. Hall has it at the top. Man-to-man for the Mustangs. They've been playing man-to-man this whole second quarter. Short there by Hall, and Mount's probably got 12 or 13 rebounds in this first half, most of them offensive. Mount's got it again at the top. Back to Lorimer. Much more controlled pace in this quarter for the Mustangs, just trying to, like you said, find their legs again. Mount looking to drive and kick. Shot's no good, or the no shot there, and Lorimer, a little floater, no good. And we're going to have a jump. Yes. Jump ball, no foul called. I like that it's no foul called there because it would have been a foul on Holmes. So they do call the jump, and that's going to be the Trojans' ball. And Mitchell Jones will come back in, as will Tony Racine. Jones coming in for, looks like, Mount. So Mount's going to sit maybe for the, maybe. I think he's out. He's out. Mitchell Jones is in, and he gets it to Holmes in the corner. Back to Jones. Over to Lorimer. Down to Harold. Nice little pass to the high post. Pump fake. A lot of contact, but a lot of ball there. And they're saying it's off of a Mustang. So turnover there. I like to pump fake. I like to drive. There's just good defense there, and then maybe an unfortunate call.
Good ball movement by the Mustangs to get it into that kind of mid-range post area for Foster to pump fake and go up and under. And it did definitely look like contact, but Mustangs forced a turnover anyway.
Yeah, so nothing bad happened. We're, whoa, a little shove there, but we're under a minute to play now. Foster's got it to Holmes, and that's going to be an over and back. And looks like Clayton Holben's going to be checking in for somebody. Somebody's in the temporary doghouse. It looks like it's going to be Evan Holmes. And Clayton Holben's checked back in for the last 52 seconds of the first half.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing there is they just want Holmes to turn around and attack the basket there.
Peeler's got it on the right wing. Back to Robinette. Back to Peeler. Peeler made one from out there. Bank not open this time, but Venata with the board, and Foster says not in my house. And it stays with the Trojans.
Yeah, Foster got a little off balance there on the rebound. Good recovery to block that shot out of bounds.
Now Foster and Vanetta going at it on both sides. It's a clean battle, and a steal there, and Jones looking to go in, and that's almost a wedgie there, but it rolls down. We got a foul, and Jones will be shooting two. Tell you what, I'm going to give that kid a ton of credit, because that's almost a mirror image of what happened to him the other night, and he with no fear going right to the basket.
Right, big crash at the basket, but you're right, absolutely, just going hard at the basket and getting to the free throw line.
And Jones will knock the first one down, so it is 34-13. Keep in mind, the Mustangs have only scored 40 once this season, and that was last game, so they're 6 points away from their season high, and we're not even finished with the first half. Jones, it rattles in and out, and Racine with the rebound, and Hall's bringing it up for the Trojans. Mustangs up by 21. Jones guarding the ball, and Hall ran right into a brick wall, and unfortunate there for Holman because he was straight up, but we do get the call on the block, and Hall's going to the line for two.
Yeah, that was good defense, but like I talked about earlier, that's the whole secondary defender thing. If I'm dribbling in, when did you actually guard me? Mm-hmm. And that's why that foul is called.
Hall banks in the first one, so 34-14. That's his first point of the ballgame. That's a leading scorer for the Trojans, a little over 7 points a game, and he's been held in check, no points up until 20 seconds to go in the half. So Mustangs have done a good job on their leading scorer so far. Second shot up, no good. Long fight for the board, and they're going to call a foul there. Displacement, I believe that's right, on Racine.
Yeah, that one might fall under the category of like a reach. Because
it's going to send the Mustangs to the line. That's going to be Foster looking to continue his pretty solid first half. First shot for Foster is nothing but net. And looks like Gage Heron is in the game for the Mustangs. Second shot from the crafty lefty, Zach Foster, is good. So now it's 36-14. Pressure again by the Mustangs. Hall on the right side looking to do something with it. Drives the lane, no good. Harold with the rebound. 7 seconds until halftime. He looks at it. He sees the clock. Heron got it at the buzzer. That's going to do it for the first half. The Mustangs 38, Essex 14. We'll step aside for about a minute. We'll come back for some halftime analysis. We'll be right back right after this.
Bank is proud to be a locally owned community bank. We have been committed to our community and meeting the financial needs of our customers since 1873. We are confident that our knowledgeable staff can help you make informed decisions about your financial needs no matter how big or small. Let us show you how rewarding a relationship with First Heritage Bank can be. Stop in at one of our 2 locations, or you can find out more information at www.fhbshen.com. First Heritage Bank is a proud supporter of Shenandoah High School athletics. Go Shen, member FDIC.
It's Kane, the real boss at Gowing Plumbing, but don't tell my mom and dad. I'd like to talk to you about tankless water heaters with endless hot water. If low energy bills and higher home values are important to you, you might consider a more efficient tankless water heater from Gowing Plumbing. Call 712-246-1803 and they can help you find the right system for you. Plus, Gowing Plumbing is the only one to call for issues with boiler heat. 24-hour on-call service from Gowing Plumbing. Tell them the boss sent you.
This very moment, a board-certified orthopedic surgeon is on his way to a newly remodeled surgical suite where he'll scrub up and dress into infection-free equipment and begin a surgery to give his patient a replacement knee. With the help of a knowledgeable staff and the latest technology, he'll give this man hope for a normal life again without walking in pain. These are the things that happen here every day. The new surgical center at Shenandoah Medical Center. Your health is our mission.
Okay, welcome back into halftime. A special treat for you tonight, Phillies and Mustang fans. I've got senior guard Reese Spiegel with me tonight for halftime. Reese, first of all, welcome to the halftime show.
Thank you.
First interview for me. I do have to ask you, you're a senior, you've been with this group all through freshman, sophomore, junior year. You went from 5 wins to 11 wins, and now 4-1, 14th in Class 2A. Talk to me about the progression for this senior group, more specifically, from sophomore year till now.
So we've been playing with each other since 2nd grade, and we always knew that like our senior year was going to be our best year. Our connection has grown a lot. We've spent a lot of time with each other, not basketball season, just like time in general, and we've all gotten so much closer just in the last month of playing.
It's a lot of fun to watch. It has been a lot of fun to watch. When I watch you play, you're kind of like the calming presence on the floor, right?
Yeah.
Like, you don't do anything better than anybody else like all the time, but you just do everything well, right? You're a good shooter, you're a good passer, you're a good dribbler, you're a good defender, and you're the only one on the team that has a positive plus-minus assist-to-turnover ratio. Did you know that?
I did. I actually looked at the stats the other night. But I don't know. I just feel like when the game gets super close, you need someone to be there to tell everybody to like calm down, breathe, don't worry about everybody yelling shoot the ball or it going fast.
So is that something that you've always had, or is that something that over time you have developed into that kind of let's take a step back, let's reset the offense, let's make that extra pass?
Well, I'm small, so I knew I'm not going to be like the leading shooter, so I feel like I needed to take leadership in a different position. So I felt like over the past few years, it's definitely grown a lot.
Now, you got to talk about the depth of the team, because that's something that's really been impressive for me watching. You guys play 10 kids regularly, but you can play all 11, and they're all talented in their own right. How much fun is that to know that if you're having a bad night, somebody else can step up and pick up the slack?
Oh, it's fantastic. Especially since last year we played 7 or 8 kids. You didn't get a lot of breathing time, so knowing that there's going to be a fresh start when you get out and like you're not going to lose the lead, it's been really great.
Okay, last question, then I'm going to let you get out of here. Monday night, right here, Shenandoah, Clarinda. Now, you ended their season last year with a 2-point win in the regional quarterfinals. What are some initial thoughts for the ball game against the Page County rival?
Well, a win, you can never guarantee a win, so you have to go in going strong. We got to do what we do all the time. The press break, if we break the press, I'm pretty confident that we'll pull away with a win.
Awesome. Reese, thank you.
Thank you
for being the guinea pig. You did a great job. And we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be right back here on the halftime show. Again, Reese, thank you very much. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
This very moment, a board-certified surgeon specializing in female pelvic medicine and reconstructive surgery is scrubbing up in a newly remodeled surgical center full of the latest technology to give a woman a chance to take back control over her body. It will take less than an hour. There will be minimal recovery time, and afterwards, she'll start to feel normal again. These are the things that happen here every day. The new surgical center at Shenandoah Medical Center. Your health is our mission.
Sorensen Auto Plaza in Shenandoah has been here over 25 years, and they specialize in financing. Buy here, pay here. At Sorensen Auto Plaza, they finance all credit types. Bad credit, no problem. Visit SorensenAutoplaza.com to apply for financing and stop by and visit us on Sheridan Avenue. Sorensen Auto Plaza, proud to support this Shenandoah live stream.
Way I pay to spray. What did you say? Pay to spray. Custom application? Oh, input costs can get pretty high. I want to buy my own sprayer with automatic boom shutoff and really big booms. Gotta love some big booms. The ag economy's down, but I'm bullish and my numbers are good. So what do you think? Let's make it happen.
The ride to your dreams is easier with the right partner. Bank Iowa. Let's make it happen.
Okay, welcome back into halftime, Shenandoah fans. Again, I got another special treat for you. The Head girls basketball coach John Weinrich is joining me after Reese Spiegel did a great job up here. Coach, talk about, when these seniors were sophomores, 5-17, last year 11-11, and now 4-1, number 14 in Class 2A right now. Talk about that progression for that group specifically.
Yeah, well, obviously they're 2 years older, so that helps a lot. So, experience, you can't buy that. Again, a lot of those girls are turning 18, and they're more experienced, more mature. We're making a lot better decisions this year. So, handling the press was one of our keys, and again, I think that was probably the key to Harlan's victory is being able to handle their pressure, and if we can continue to do that throughout the year, I think we can have some success.
So I asked Reese about this, similar question to you. 10 kids you play regularly, but you can play all 11, and all 11 have talent. That's fun to watch. It's got to be fun to coach, knowing if somebody's not having an on night, you can go to somebody else and they can pick up the slack.
Yeah, it's made our practices super competitive. I think that's one big key to the season so far is that, in the past maybe we haven't had the depth, and our top five have it's maybe been too easy or whatever, but practice is kind of a dogfight, and it's nice to watch. Sometimes, it's frustrating that our offense isn't doing good, but I think maybe it's because our defense are doing the right thing. So, again, like you said, different nights we've had different people step up. I don't know that you can look at our team and say we have to stop one person. So it's a great problem. Obviously, the kids probably want to all play more, so we try to get them as many minutes as possible. But they've been terrific, accepting roles in their minutes and playing hard when they're in. So it's a fun group to coach, and again, I think we have some success coming hopefully our way.
Last one, I know you got to get out of here, so I'm just going to skip one of the questions and go straight to Monday night. Monday night, Clarinda, rivalry. You ended their season last year, 2-point win in that regional quarterfinal. Some preliminary thoughts on the ball game coming in with the Cardinals coming into town.
Yeah, so they like to play super physical and maybe dirty up the game a little bit. So we just have to handle our emotions. Again, I just tell the girls if we do what we do best, we're really, really good. So, we can beat people from inside. We can shoot threes this year. Again, handling pressure, don't turn the ball over, don't give them easy baskets. Those are all the keys to basketball in general. So we just focus on those things and, again, don't overcomplicate the game. Like I said, just do the things that we do really well, and so far it's worked to a pretty successful.
Awesome. Coach, I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate Reese stopping by. This was a lot of fun. Good luck on Monday, and let's hope for a win tonight. Boys are playing well.
Yeah, it's fun to watch. Thanks.
Yep, thank you. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back in 30 seconds.
Sorensen Auto Plaza in Shenandoah has been here over 25 years, and they specialize in financing. Buy here, pay here. At Sorensen Auto Plaza, they finance all credit types. Bad credit, no problem. Visit SorensenAutoplaza.com to apply for financing and stop by and visit us on Sheridan Avenue. Sorensen Auto Plaza, proud to support this Shenandoah live stream. Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Welcome back into the start of the third quarter. They got started a little faster than I was anticipating. The Mustangs had the ball first, missed a shot, and Essex followed suit on the other side. Foster with the rebound. Coach, what are some keys here to the second half to pull away here and continue on the good effort offensively?
Yeah, I think the first three minutes of this second half, try to get the speed of the game picked back up for the Mustangs here. Get easy looks, put a little pressure on them again, get that defensive turnover and get the run-out layups to keep building on the lead.
Harold knocked down the bucket just a moment ago and nearly got a steal right there. Vanetta has it in the corner for the Trojans. Now Robinette to Barrett, over to Hall. Looks like you're back in the zone for the Mustangs. That man-to-man maybe wore them out a little bit. This zone, they can kind of rest a little bit on the defensive end.
Yeah, but it's still important to get those experiences in, right? At some point in time during the season, you're going to have to play man against somebody. And so it's good experience to fall back into man every once in a while. And in a game that is so lopsided right now, good time to practice that.
Barrett trying to force it inside to Venata, and Venata stepped on the line. It's going to be a turnover. That turnover not really on Venata there. It's just Barrett put him in a bad spot.
Yeah, just let him to the wrong place on the court.
Harold's got the ball on the left side, gets it to Foster. Nice cross-court pass, had some mustard on it, but Mount says, hey, I can be a receiver too. I'm not just a quarterback, and he knocks one in, and Mount leading all scorers by my count with 13. Hall gets it back to Racine, over to Robinette. Racine got it back at the top and right to Mount. Mount going one-on-one, and he laid it in. Good take by Mount. A little hesitation there at the three-point line and then right to the rack. So 44-14, just under 6 minutes to go. Foster tried to get the block, missed it, and Hall knocks in his first field goal of the night. And now a little bit of pressure from the Trojans here, and the Mustangs break that easily. Harold bounce pass to Mount in the corner. Mount, little pass fake. Nice pass to Holmes. Just got to make that. That's a really good pass. Good find. And then Barrett rolls on the baseline there. Out of bounds. Good find there by Mount.
Yeah, we kind of talked about that in the first half. Dribble drive on the baseline on the ball reversal, and then find that guy diving to the basket from the free throw line. And you're right. Just step in there and be athletic, go up for a layup instead of trying to shoot that weird 7-footer.
The ball was tipped, so it's no over and back, and it was never touched in the front court. Mount has the ball for the Mustangs, and going to set things up offensively. A little dribble drive into the middle. Foster pump fake drive. No good, but Holmes is there to clean up the garbage. Good hustle. Good drive by Foster. Good hustle by Holmes to knock it down.
Yeah, excellent drive. Again, Holmes was probably open again on the same dive, but Foster went ahead and went all the way to the basket, but Holmes was able to get in there and get the rebound.
Racine fouled on the way to the basket. I believe that was on Holmes. I could be wrong, but it seems logical that's who it was on, as he was the closest one to him. But it'll be Racine for two at the line. First one short, missed everything right there, and Holben will check in for Foster. Foster took a little bit of a nasty fall over here on the offensive end, so he's going to get a quick break, and Holben comes in his place.
Yeah, no reason to stay out there and limber around. Just go ahead and take a seat and come back in when you feel ready to go.
Racine does knock down the second free throw. That gives Racine 9 points to lead the Trojan scores. As Harold gets to Holben in the corner, skip pass to Mount. Mount thought about the drive, not there. Over to Harold, and a 3-second call. And I don't know which one of them they called it on. Probably could have called it on both of them. They were in there for a little while.
Yeah, both hanging out in there. That skip pass should have led right to an entry pass, and then you probably wouldn't have got it called because it would have been leading to a scoring play.
So 46-17, 4:40 and counting. Nearly another turnover, and it was a turnover as Holben established himself in play before he got possession of the ball. So heady play by the senior. Mount, another good drive, good follow, and this is by far Mount's best game of the season with now 17 points.
Yeah, you just like to see him being aggressive and going to the basket strong. He can finish at the rim if he just would take it hard, and he's doing that tonight.
Nice pass, nice cut. Pass from Robinette to Racine. Now Racine's going to go back to the line to shoot a pair. You know, some of the Trojan kids, some of them may be a little bit deer in headlights tonight, but some of them have played a very good game individually. They need to be commended for that.
Yeah, you can see some sparks of understanding the game and going hard to the basket, and right there was a really good cut. Coming off the weak side and cutting to the basket and get a good entry pass and going hard up to the basket and ended up at the free throw line.
And that was junior Jacob Robinette to sophomore Tony Racine. The Trojans have just two seniors on their roster. It's number 33 Dylan Barrett and number 11 Skylar Hall. So the rest of this crew will all be back next year for the Trojans. So maybe better days ahead for Essex on the hardwood. Lormer gets the rebound, got hit in the face there, incidental contact by Venata, but that will be a foul, and we'll play on, and Mustangs will maintain possession. It's like a wardrobe malfunction on the sideline for the Mustangs as Mount maybe jumped out of his shoe there. So getting that adjusted, and now Lormer's in the game for him along with Mitchell Jones. And Gardner has the ball up top, couple dribbles, back to Jones. Gets it back to Gardner, and the high post, Holben turns and shoots and knocks it in. Big shot by Clayton Holben. That's his first bucket of the night by my count. Tip pass stolen by Holben. Holben gets it to Gardner, who's acting as the point guard on the floor right now. Lormer for three in the corner. That's way long, off the backboard first. Nearly a foul in the backcourt on Harold, but he got away with it. And Hall's driving back to Racine in the corner. Robinette to Racine again. A little jump pass. Probably not the best decision there, as it's a turnover, and then you compound the error by fouling 80 feet away from the basket.
Yeah, again, just real active hands by the Mustang defense, something that we just talked about as we entered here into the second half. Just being more active, getting your feet moving, get your hands moving, just be more active on the defensive end. It's going to lead to points on the offensive end.
So 50-17, 3 minutes and a couple of seconds here as the clock hasn't started yet. There we got it. So 3 minutes to go. Looks like Cepeda's in the game right now for the first time, and Heron is checked back in for the Mustangs as well. Jones lines up a three. It's just long and nearly stolen, but Racine has it for the Trojans in the backcourt. Good look by Mitchell Jones.
Yeah, had an open look there on the wing and took it, and it looked good from here, just a little bit long.
Robinette's got it on the left wing to Racine. A jump pass, unnecessary jump pass, and the senior Jones with the coast-to-coast, and 52-17, 35-point lead, running clock, unless it gets to a 25-point lead. So the rest of the game, running clock. And we have a timeout on the floor. It's going to be a full timeout by Essex, so we're going to take a minute break with them. So we'll be back in about 60 seconds on the Fuller Digital.
Bank is proud to be a locally owned community bank. We have been committed to our community and meeting the financial needs of our customers since 1873. We are confident that our knowledgeable staff can help you make informed decisions about your financial needs, no matter how big or small. Let us show you how rewarding a relationship with First Heritage Bank can be. Stop in at one of our 2 locations, or you can find out more information at www.fhbshen.com. First Heritage Bank is a proud supporter of Shenandoah High School athletics. Go Shen, member FDIC.
Oh.
Pella Corporation in Shenandoah is growing. Pella is a family-owned company and has a strong heritage that started in 1925. Pella offers a strong benefit package, competitive wages, quarterly bonuses, profit sharing, and more. Pella has a decreased overtime schedule. You'll never work on Sundays, and you will have at least 2 Saturdays off each month to spend more time with your family. Go to careers.pella.com to see what jobs are available and apply today. Experience is not necessary, as Pella will provide training. Pella is an equal opportunity employer.
And we're back as action continues. And another steal by Mitchell Jones. He's going to go coast to coast again, this time fouled hard, but he'll go to the line for 2, as the clock should be running right now, but it is stopped for some reason.
It stops on
shot.
Yeah, on a shooting foul. Or if we were in the bonus, way around that as an official, you don't give the indicator that we're going to shoot free throws until we get over to the scorers table. Then we tell them the number, and then we say we're going to shoot 2.
I feel like that one was pretty obvious, though.
Yeah.
I feel like that one was pretty obvious. So Jones misses the front end of the 2-shot foul. We're just under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Jones short on the second one. Racine with the rebound, and the clock is moving again. 52-17 is the score. Hall has it. Out on the right wing, he dribbles off his leg, and Cepeda gets the board and throws it right to Robinette. Robinette, wild shot. Hall with the board, and he goes up, little fader, and he got it. Good job of clearing the trash there by Skylar Hall. Pick up the 2 points.
Yeah, just continued to work, ripped the ball away, got it up on the rim.
Called Jones for a travel. I don't know if he did travel, but they called him for the travel. The unforced turnover there for the senior, and Trojans have the ball back, down 52-19. And Hall has the ball again at the top, gets it over to Caden Buick. He's a freshman. And Robinette nearly traveled with the ball, gained his balance. Oh, that's an over and back, but they didn't call it. And Mitchell Jones again, he's going up, a little jump stop, and he got it. Learned his lesson from the last time, a little jump stop that time, and Mitchell Jones for his second bucket.
Yeah, he would have been off balance on the left-handed layup, and so he just came to a jump stop and did a little jumper.
Mitchell Jones he's taken some falls here in the last probably 5-6 quarters of his career, and he plays hard. Give him credit on the defensive end. He plays real hard, and he gets out and runs. So Martin's in the game, Holben, Cepeda, Zwickel, and Heron in the ball game for the Mustangs. Martin has it in the corner, tried to go baseline, got cut off, but they call a foul on Barrett, and that will be the fifth foul. Fifth team foul of the half. That's the third foul on Barrett. In the corner is Heron. Looking for somewhere to go. Zwickel's going to let it fly. Double dribble by Zwickel there. He was going to take a shot, but then there was an Essex Trojan right in his face, so he decided to dribble again. We have a turnover. That'll end the third quarter, so we'll step aside. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube live stream.
Building your vision is what they help do at Miller Building Supply, Shenandoah. Once you've picked your project, comes the supply list. Miller Building Supply is a full-line lumberyard with electrical, plumbing, and hardware departments and all the tools needed to get the job done. Windows, doors, countertops, tub and shower units, kitchen and bath cabinets, and a fresh coat of paint. Yup, they have all that too. And if you have a question, they work hard to get you an answer. Miller Building Supply in Shenandoah. Don't just dream it. Build it.
Welcome back into Shenandoah at Rex Roth Court. Coach, 54-19. Pretty good first three quarters for your Mustangs.
Yeah, again, we talked about the first 3 minutes of the second half coming out and playing with more speed, more intensity on the defensive end. It'll lead to good looks on the offensive end, and that's exactly what happened. Now we get to see some of the guys that don't get as many minutes get to play most of the fourth quarter probably.
And Venata does get a foul on the offensive rebound putback, so Venata will be going to the line for 2 shots. And on the night, I don't have any points that it shows for Venata, but surely he scored. First shot is long, so no good there for Venata. And we're going to have Nolan Mount checking back in for George Martin. Venata's getting his second free throw attempt. And second one's up and good for the sophomore. So 54-20. And Zwickel bringing the ball up for the Mustangs. Gets it over to Mount on the wing. A little handoff to Zwickel. Holben now has it on the right wing. Way too tall of a pass for Heron, and it's a turnover. Going the other way.
Yeah, I feel like they were trying to run a little set play there for Mount. He was going to swing all the way back around. They were going to ball reverse all the way back over here to a 3 or a dribble drive to the basket, but just never got the ball reversal all the way back around.
Trojans have the ball. Robinette has it. Skip pass to Hall. Nice drive, but that time no foul called on Holben, and Venata the beneficiary there. Right place, right time, and another bucket for the Trojans.
Yeah, what you see in a kind of a blowout game is guys start to not give as much effort to try to block shots.
Cepeda, good offensive rebound down there, and he's going to go to the line for 2, get a chance to get in the scoring column tonight. Cepeda, the lefty, first shot up, no good. I feel like, maybe I'm wrong, do the Mustangs have 3 lefties on their varsity team? Because Cepeda is, I know Foster is, they have 4, because Gardner is 2. Who's the 4th?
Foster, Holben, Cepeda.
Holben's a lefty.
Yeah.
That is impressive in and of itself, that of their 12 guys or 13 guys, 4 of them are left-handers. I'm sorry, it's just a weird thing for me, but I think that's kind of cool.
And I actually think Evan Holmes might be left-handed, but he plays basketball right-handed.
So the just a wild deal. Venata hustling on the boards, no good, and then Barrett ripped the ball away from Cepeda there, and it's going to be a jump ball, stays with the Trojans. I don't know why I noticed that. I've watched 5 of their games now. It seems like every time somebody shoots, it's a lefty, and that doesn't usually happen.
Yeah, and actually, now that I say that, I think Holmes does shoot left-handed.
So we have 5.
So we got 5.
That's impressive. That's insane. There's nobody in the Hawkeye 10 that has that. We have that. Long shot by Venata, no good. Racine loses it going up, and Jones brings the ball back up the floor and gets it to Zwickel. 1 dribble, pull-up jumper, short. Cepeda with the rebound, a lot of contact, no foul. And Racine has it again, and he lost it. Jones really good with his hands tonight, as Trojans having trouble when he's guarding.
Yeah, he's quick, gets his hands moving, gets in front, and tries to get a steal.
Hall gets it to Robinette. Robinette trying to drive short on the shot, and Venata again. He's worked really hard on the glass tonight. He may not have a double-double, but he's probably got 12 to 15 rebounds. He's working real hard down there for the Trojans.
Yeah, just continue to get effort and get those fourth quarter buckets.
Jones from the top of the key, no good, and a ticky-tack foul there on Holben. Maybe he knew he was coming out of the game or something, so wanted to get the foul, but I don't see any Mustangs.
You get the foul there because the clock runs and you get to jog to the other end.
That's a lineman right there. That's smart. They're smart. Those linemen are smart. So we are at 5 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the game. 55-24. Looks like Racine and Venata and Hall all coming out for the Trojans. They may be done for the night, but Racine and Venata played really well tonight for the Trojans as Jones knocks down another bucket. He's having quite the fourth quarter.
Yeah, gets another steal out here by half court and takes it down and is able to finish at the basket again.
And a little bit of a wild shot there by Caden Buick, the freshman. Misses everything, goes out of bounds, and now senior to senior, Jones to Martin. And Jones will bring it back up the floor against this 2-3 zone for the Trojans. Zwickel to Holben. Back to Zwickel, back to Jones. The little pass fake. The dribble drive into Zwickel's got a wide open 3. No. Rebound by Peeler. Peeler's running, but there's Jones again, just all over the place in this fourth quarter. Tough pass in there by Robinette and stolen by Holben, who's looking for a guard, and he finds Jones. Good plays down here by the Mustangs. Active hands. Kicked ball on Robinette. Zwickel had to skip. You know, if it's not there, somebody else is open. If there's 3 guys on 1, there's probably someone else open.
Yeah, just as you get here into the fourth quarter of a lopsided game, again, people give a little less effort, willing to kick the ball. So those skip passes are going to be open as people just stand flat-footed.
Feel like Holben wants to shoot a 3. Heron was doubled, got it to Zwickel, over to Martin. There's Holben for 3. Oh, just a bit short. Heron, good board, had some contact up top. But Cepeda says, I'll take it, and 1. So Cepeda gets his first field goal of the night. He did make a free throw earlier, so Cepeda now 3 points in this fourth quarter. He and Jones collecting for all the points for the Mustangs here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, again, just continuing to work hard on the offensive boards. Falls into his hands and throws it up over a couple Essex defenders, draws the foul, and gets the and 1.
Cepeda long on the free throw. Rebounded by Venata. I thought his day might have been over, but he's back in the game with a foul out there of Barrett. So Peeler gets it to Robinette, who gets it to the other Robinette, Caden Robinette, younger brother of Jacob Robinette. Long shot by Peeler, no good, and Venata gets fouled. I don't know if it was Cepeda or Holben, but either way, it's a foul on the Mustangs, and Trojans will take it under their own basket with 3 minutes to go until the end of the ball game. Pass into Caden Robinette to Peeler in the corner. Martin guarding him man-to-man. Cepeda, good defense in there by Cepeda. Good hustle by Heron. Picked up by Caden Robinette, and Zwickel nearly got the steal. So good hustle by this second group of Mustangs here in this fourth quarter. Shots aren't falling from deep, but it's the hustle plays that they're making, getting some points.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody continues to give some good effort on the defensive end.
And Martin got the steal. He's taking it all the way, and that is probably an intentional foul, and that's what they'll call as just a scary situation after what we saw, a game ago. To see it again, this time Martin's up, and he's a tough kid. He's going to shoot his free throws, and that'll be the fifth foul for Vanetta. Just not a basketball play right there. If I'm Martin, I'm taking a step back and clearing out the cobwebs a little bit.
Might take a second here. Absolutely. Hey, this is number 6 lefty.
6 lefties. That's got to be some kind of record. That's got to be some kind of record. We need to talk to Coach Ratliff or Coach Rexroth. What's the most amount of lefties that have ever been on your teams? No way they say 6 or more. No way.
No way.
And that's just the varsity. That's not the junior varsity or the reserves or anything like that. They could have upwards of a dozen.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just not just – why is this so exciting for me but not for you?
Brody's looking at us like, what are you guys talking about on a Friday night at 8:15 about lefty shooters on a varsity basketball team? But you're absolutely right. It is an odd situation of having 6 left-handed shooters out of 12 guys on the varsity lineup.
That's I know I was never a math teacher. That's half. 6 is half of 12. That never happens. Trojans with the ball, and Robinette at the free throw line, no good. We're back to basketball, talking about basketball now. And Zwickel brings the ball up the floor, gets it to Jones. Nice little drive from Jones, but maybe had some contact at the top, but no foul called, and it's going to stay. They didn't call the foul, but they gave it to the right team there as they gave it to the Mustangs. And Holben will be taking it out of bounds. I feel like I said earlier, Holben wants to shoot a 3. This might be a back into the inbounder where he gets another corner pocket 3.
Yeah, he's either going to come out on the front side or he's going to come out on the back side. Oh, here he comes to the corner.
Oh, they're ready for it too.
Slip the screen.
Jones gets to Aaron, and there's Holben again in the corner. He was way short the first time, way long this time. Third one, it's going to be right down the middle.
It's going to go.
He's
going to get a chance right here. He's going to get a chance right here.
Had a jump ball called, and there's 160. We're having fun. We're having fun tonight, which is exactly what these kids needed. Heron, step back 3, bank shot from the corner, no good, but there's Jones, little scoop shot, no good, and rebound by Racine, who goes all the way to the basket, and a foul called on Martin. So with 58.7 seconds, Tony Racine still playing hard, as are all of the Trojans. He'll go to the line for 2 and try to get himself in double figures tonight.
Yeah, he's had a really nice game. He's done a good job of attacking the basket, worked hard on the defensive end as well, got some rebounds. He's had a really nice game.
First shot off the right side of the rim, and Cepeda looks like he's coming back in for Mitchell Jones. So Jones's night probably over, but by my count, 7 points for the senior. So really good, productive night off the bench. And, he keeps playing like this. You might see that role expand a little bit as the season goes.
Yeah, absolutely. All of that came in the second half. Just worked really hard on the defensive end and got himself some buckets by getting a steal and run-out layups.
And Racine did make the second free throw, so 59-25. Mustangs just trying to take care of the ball and get a good shot. They don't need a wild shot unless it's Holben. We're all right with that. And that's going to be off of, it looked like it might have been off of Robinette, but they'll say it's off of the Mustangs. And up by 34, you're all right with that. We'll play on, and the Trojans have the ball. 30 seconds to go, Coach. But still some time. 26.2 as the foul was on Cepeda there and sends Racine back to the line. And I feel like they don't. Yeah, he's got 10, so he does have probably a double-double for him. He and Vanetta they pretty much got all the rebounds for the Trojans tonight. Those two worked really hard down there.
Yeah, they played hard, went after the rebounds. Really, your two biggest guys for Essex, and against a lot of guys that are a little bit bigger on the Mustang squad.
So Racine splits a pair again, so 59-26, and Martin passed up a 3, got it to Holben, to Cepeda. The left-hand shot, because he's left-handed, goes in. It's 61-26. And fight for the ball, and it's won by Holben. Out in front to Martin, 2-1. No good. That'll end it. The final from Shenandoah. Your Mustangs get their first win of the season, 61-26. A really good all-around ball game. We'll come back after a quick break. Word from our sponsors. We'll give you a little recap, and then we'll send you on to enjoy your weekend. So we'll be back in about 60 seconds.
Kane, the real boss at Gowing Plumbing, but don't tell my mom and dad. I'd like to talk to you about tankless water heaters with endless hot water. If low energy bills and higher home values are important to you, you might consider a more efficient tankless water heater from Gowing Plumbing. Call 712-246-1803 and they can help you find the right system for you. Plus, Gowing Plumbing is the only one to call for issues with boiler heat. 24-hour on-call service from Gowing Plumbing. Tell them the boss sent you.
This very moment, a board-certified general surgeon will be leading her team in the removal of her patient's gallbladder. In this newly remodeled surgical suite, she'll use the latest technology and small laparoscopic incisions for a quicker recovery time. In a couple of weeks, the patient will have a pain-free and normal life again. These are the things that happen here every day. The new surgical center at Shenandoah Medical Center. Your health is our mission.
Way I pay to spray. What did you say? Pay to spray. Custom application? Oh, input costs can get pretty high. I want to buy my own sprayer with automatic boom shutoff and really big booms. Gotta love some big booms. The ag economy's down, but I'm bullish and my numbers are good. So what do you think? Let's make it happen.
The ride to your dreams is easier with the right partner. Bank Iowa. Let's make it happen.
Welcome back into Shenandoah High School and Rexroth Court. Final from Shenandoah, 61-26. Your Mustangs grab their first win of the season. And big win tonight, Coach. Gets them into the weekend. They've got a big week next week with Clarinda, Creston, and St. Albert. Three pretty solid teams that are going to challenge them. This was good to get some confidence built up going into that three-game weekend next week.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, just getting that first win, building some confidence, understanding that you can play a little bit faster than what they've tried to play in the first three games, just because they didn't know what that might look like. And when you're playing teams that maybe are a little bit more superior than you, you don't want to try things as much as maybe you want to, but sometimes you just have to go for it. And tonight, the Mustangs were able to come out, establish something on defense, play a little bit faster, and get some run-out layups, a couple dunks, and put some points up on the board.
We had a lot of Mustangs get in the scorebook tonight. Do you want to run down the scoring for the Mustangs this evening, at least by my count, and it's very unofficial?
Yeah, I think it's pretty darn close. So Nolan Mount led the way with 17 points. Blake Harold and Zach Foster 9 each. Harold there with a couple dunks, and Foster with a 3. Mitchell Jones 7 points coming off the bench there in the second half. A couple steals and a couple run-out layups. 5 points for Juan Cepeda, all coming in the second half. Missed Caden Lormer with 6, the back-to-back threes in the first quarter that really sparked the Mustang offense. Evan Holmes with 4, and then Heron and Holben both with 2 to get us to 61.
And I think that's a big thing for Coach Soderberg. I think we haven't talked about this specifically, but I would think when you have this type of team the way that we have played so far this year, you really want to try to build some depth and gain confidence. And that's hard to do at the same time. And tonight, you get some of these guys that maybe don't play very much, get them in the game, get them some run, get them some playing time, and get some success. And I think that's a big thing for this group.
Right. Probably the hardest part is getting a good look in practice, because you got some younger kids that are sitting on your bench there on the varsity lineup, right? And so it's hard to execute the offense the way it's going to be seen in a varsity contest. That makes it hard, and so it takes a little bit of time to get out there on the court, play together, see what's going to happen on the offensive end, and then just work together. I think they're going to stay in that 2-3, 3-2 type of zone all year, and just getting used to each other and how we're going to play on defense.
Well, that is a wrap tonight from Shenandoah. For Aaron Burdorf, I'm TJ Young. The next time I'll see you is Monday night here at Rexroth Court. Coach, you going to be with me on Monday, or you got a prior obligation?
We'll see. Monday, I think the middle school boys play at Stanton, I think, and so 8th graders play first at 4:15. So I might be back here in time for the varsity girls game. Plug my microphone in, and I'll see.
It's a definite maybe.
See what happens.
All right, everybody, we're signing off. Thanks for joining us. Really good night tonight for the Mustangs. Hopefully we can build on it come Monday with double wins, Mustangs and Phillies. Until Monday, so long, everybody.